Okay, so Animal Revolt Battle Simulator again. Sandbox as standard. I remember that got some pre-created units. I thought I'd just check them out again and maybe delete them if they're all pants, and basically look at making some more in the new year potentially. Need to try and remember how to get them back. So yeah, I believe this is a port of a mobile game, and I believe the mobile version has a lot more to it than this. There's a lot of mobile games that have made it to the Switch, it seems, and they all suffer in the same way. They may have some relatively neat graphics, but aside from that, they're very simple games. But this one's quite fun, although because it's all touchscreen and you rotate the camera with the touchscreen itself but move about with the thumbstick, so you can't pinch the screen to zoom in and out, which is what you instinctively want to do, which is why it can be a bit tricky spinning around the units quick enough so that you catch all the action. So yes, we've got the standard map background there. In terms of the creatures, and which team is this going to be? That side. We've got these 5 down here. So we'll pit them against each other. I suppose we'll start over on the right with Bob, whatever Bob is. It's looking a bit concerning. I don't know why they're facing that way. What is that? Some sort of Triceratops or Brachiosaurus body, Triceratops body with a gorilla's fist. Whoops. Some kind of, what is that, human head. And I'm not sure what that is, but some sort of ogre's arm. They look big, heavy, menacing, but really cumbersome. How many have we got there for? I don't know why they're all facing that way, but I guess when the battle starts, they should get the idea. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll stick with 6, just to try and avoid unnecessary slowdown. And on this side, they'll be going against Billy, whatever Billy is. Oh my gosh, what a mess. What is this? Some sort of dinosaur legs with some sort of beast arm carrying a dagger in one side and some dino claws on the other. They look like the Therizinosaurus, whatever it's called. Shield on the back, and then some sort of skeleton rib cage with a female human body torso and an elephant head. So, a strange combination. Look just as cumbersome as the rest. Yeah, look like they'll be a little bit top heavy. Not sure they're going to be going very far. So another 3 of them. It's probably not evenly matched. I mean, they're tiny in comparison, but we'll see how they get on. I don't quite know who's winning this one. Oh, we've lost. First casualty. They're dropping like flies now. So just because you're big doesn't necessarily mean you're better. In fact, it looks like the elephant ones have lost. Wow. I think we'll do that again, but with a few more units just to see whether or not that was a fluke. Which side are they? That's these ones. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And on this side, another 4 more Bobs. Right, let's see what the result of this one is. super quick off the mark, those guys. 50-50 split, but they've taken it to the edge. If he's not careful, he's going to go off. Quite a lot of control from him there, nothing too erratic. All looks very sensible, all things considered. The little beast legs there with the sword. Look at it. You forget that's part of the big elephant head out of it. But the little body seems to be doing more than the elephant head. The elephant head's just a bit of a liability by the looks of it. But they have lost again. I mean, it's true, they may fare well against some of the others. Let's just get rid of some of these characters. I'm not sure if there's a quick clear option, but I think, yeah, I just tend to have to use the back button. Right. So Bob won that one. There's this Bob, which is some sort of giraffe body with a female torso again and a brachiosaurus head that looks ultimately useless. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll stick with 6 again. Let's just put them against these billies first, just to see who is the most useless out of those. Come on. 4, 5, 6. Touchscreen doesn't always add them on when you want. Right. Okay. So they're still rapid. These other Bobs have just gone over the top. Wow. Chaos there. Health and safety doesn't exist. What a mess that was. As if they even won. I think that was purely down to fluke. He's going to be stuck there for the rest of his life. I think they got lucky. I can't see them surviving in the great outdoors. Let's just put some of these Bobs on their team, just to see how that changes anything. So they've got so much speed and power, they've just pushed them all off, and then they get carried over with it. It's like coin dozer. But these little ones clearly seem to be a little better at hanging on. I don't know what their damage is exactly, but they seem a little overpowered in this one. But Betty over here has to bring. Go on, Betty. Oh, is that 1 or 2 I've put on? Okay, so it's just stuck on 2 of them. So I'm not quite sure what that's supposed to be. I think it's the torso of a dinosaur with human legs and nice shoes there. Another gorilla fist. A skeleton fist. And then some sort of T-Rex head. Another strange mix there. So, as always, we'll start with 6. And then on this team, we'll go for the heavy-necked Bobs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but we'll put 10 on here. Because they don't look like, or they look like they're going to need all the help they can get. Let's see what goes off. Oh, they've got lasers. Well, that's a bit unfair. Wow, it's just, yeah, you wouldn't stand a chance. There's a lot of friendly fire going on there, though. Well, that doesn't surprise me at all. No, I think they could be the on the powerful side there. So let's stick on some of these Luddies, or whatever they are, which is again more dinosaur parts. I don't know what that is. Some sort of pincers, a laser, and some really tiny arm. Gonna stick a few more of them on. No great slowdown yet, so maybe it's best just to keep the teams quite small. See what happens. That's like a load of Godzillas. It's a proper laser battle, but I don't think, aside from looking at the pretty lights there, I don't think you're ever going to be in for much of a match, not with these characters. I think that bet is a bit overpowered, so we'll get rid of... Oops, no, yeah, get rid of it. Clear a few of them off the field. Any time today. 2, 1. Right. Let's see what these luddies were all about again. We'll do a 5v5. We'll put them with these bobs because they seem okay in terms of survival. Let's see. Oh, that's some sort of harpoons. Stabbing away, making quite a mess. That's one bobby gun. Oh, is that 2, 3? That's vicious. They're getting chewed up, stabbed and harpooned. It's gotta hurt having all of your body missing there. Interesting. So if the T-Rex and the Terminator had a child, I think Bob over there needs some backup with a few billies. See if that does anything there. I might as well stick some of these other bobs on just for the crack. Away we go. They're still rapid. Again, their weight being the advantage, they're forcing them towards the edge there. There we go. We've lost some, about to lose some more. Ganged up on them and pushed them right over. Maybe that's the way to defeat these big ones. Pincers there, stabbing away. These little bob things though, considering they've not really got any special abilities, they're holding up quite well. Draft bod is a bit of a liability, it's just all legs. Someone's lost a shield. Turning into a bit of a bloodbath. I think someone got swung and they're off. There we go. Not a bad effort, I'd say, but I think that team still need a few more allies there. I think we'll go for the these little bobs. What exactly was on the front of them? It was yeah. So it's probably the gorilla fist, just punching. Let's see. Yeah, they're trying to get a bit of a swing in, but after that they just get pummeled. I think we'll get rid of this big elephant head creature. Takes up too much of the battlefield. Oh, game over for that one. That's gotta be painful. This one, I don't think stands a chance anymore. That's quite sad to watch. Trying. Really going for it with that sword. But yeah, he's never gonna overcome them. That's it. His time is up. There's strange little fat bobs. And one of them things. Emerge victorious. I think we'll say goodbye to you now. So thank you for your service. quite majestic looking. In fact, I feel a bit sad getting rid of that one. Looks like he's about to top himself. Careful. Too close to the edge. In fact, if that's the case, hasn't got any sense. There we go. He learned the lesson. I'm impressed. I think maybe he should stay for that reason alone. Oh no. About to chuck his mate over the edge. I think we've seen enough of that guy. Let's get rid. Delete, please. Okay, so let's clear up the battlefield again. I think it's quicker doing it like this than using the delete button, because I don't have to fiddle about trying to select the units. So we've got the Luddies. To be honest, I think this Luddy person put a few on there. Harpoons and all that stuff. Not really in for a fair fight unless you're up against something big. There'll be a lot of slowdown there. But on the other team, which are relatively enjoyable to watch. Where are they? Giant anacondas, or whatever they are, constrictors or something. Not too bad. Jumping start there. Just a hissing mash of squirming, ugly worms, metal, dinosaur heads, and blood. A bit like Lion King, that one. They didn't even seem to care. Wow. Yeah, I don't think that was a fair fight. Maybe with the addition of good old T-Rex, if possible. What? Oh no, it's a snake. There we go. Have we met the unit limit now? It's just really funny about where it will allow you to place them. Okay. T-Rex wasting no time getting stuck in. A little slow on the bite though. They need to work a lot quicker than that if they're going to take those ones down. Good to see them working as a unit. The triplets. There's over on this side. That's carrying a snake. They're getting trampled. That one's still having a go. Someone's losing a bit of blood though. The other T-Rex is still there. It's hard to tell if that one, though. We've lost one T-Rex at least. That one's crowd surfing. And he's down. And the other one must be down as well. Wow. Yeah, I think these people are a bit powerful. I think it's time we say goodbye to those ones. Oops. Let's clear them out. It's taking some time. It is knocking them off slowly. There's still another 15 units to go. There we go. Right. So, Bobs versus Bobs. 3, 4, 5. Come on, there we go. Do 5v5 again. OG Bob. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, let's see what happens here. Not remotely menacing, but they appear to be highly effective. It's a bit like those boring looking robots on Robot Wars that always seem to win. Because they're more substance over style. But these giraffe things are just useless. It's just all spaghetti legs. Wow, that's a bit unnecessary. Didn't like that one. Gave it a proper thump. Stick a few more on it. Let's have a 10v10. And on the other team, Old Faithful. There we go, let's see. Still seem to have the upper hand there. The next don't appear to be doing much at all really, apart from getting in the way there. Slam off. There's another one. I don't know if they've learnt this trick of pushing them off the edge, or if they've all got tunnel vision and can only go in one direction. That was a quick one. I think it's safe to say that Bob's on the left here are just no good. No good. No, I'm not surprised carrying that about. What a view of the world you must have. That one's half asleep. Maybe they're not even... Actually, it looks a bit decomposed. That would be a bit sick if they've actually got dead dinosaur heads, which would explain why they're no use in battle. We'll get rid of that one, which I suppose ultimately leaves the original Bob as the winner out of the bunch. So he's through to the final. Let's clear them out. Come up a bit there. Let's change the background. You don't get many at all to choose from, but I suppose that's you don't get distracted with any of the backgrounds. It's just looking at what's going on the battlefield. This one is quite a large map though. Considering all the slowdown, I don't think you'd ever really need one that big, because you'll never be able to fill it without it just completely breaking down. But we'll see what we can put on here. So OG Bobs, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I think that'll be sufficient. And maybe we're going to put... We've had the snakes before. But we'll do it just with the snakes to start with. See how they get on against these ones. And of course it's the big uns. So we'll do... I don't know. I suppose if we do 20 of each, we can see who's really got the upper hand. I'm not expecting this to run smoothly. There we go. So let's see how this goes. We took the first hit straight on the neck of the nose. Those snakes know what they're doing. Wow, I don't think they've got a chance of surviving. Whereas over there, I think the other Bobs have got the upper hand. That doesn't look like a pleasant pile up to be in. You can almost smell it. No leaping snakes this time, it seems. They're pretty much staying grounded. I think they may be on the losing side. Become a little bit unresponsive, so it's not allowing me to track it very well. Hammer fist. Snake still. Oh, it's going backwards. Is it because it's dead? Yeah, that one's out of the game as well. I think they may have lost. They're charging to someone. Or it's the few that remain. Someone got pounded there. That's it, down to the final eliminations. I'm impressed at how effective they are. They're just a little boring to look at, but I think it's these the gorilla fists are really what's helping them. So with that being the case, if we just get rid of these snakes, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So I keep the old 20 bobs. And if I've got the right team selected over here, mutant primates, why not? They might be evenly matched if they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll stick with 5 to start with, see what happens. They're focusing on these ones there. Do these gorillas punch or kick? I'm not sure. Taking a pounding. They're a little slow. I thought they'd be a bit quicker at ripping through them, but these bobs look like they're built like tanks. I don't know if these are King Kongs, but they're the closest there are. These giant apes, but they don't seem to have the upper hand. As far as these little bobs are concerned, it's slow and steady wins the race. But if we do 20 versus 20, maybe the apes will stand a chance. Broken out into little pockets. 2 on 1, 3 on 1, that one's got a 5 on 1. That one's out as well. I think the bobs have won again. The last hurrah. This one's being dragged along by the crowd and bang. Let's see if this makes any difference. Where are they? Okay, so we've got 5 there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 20 versus 20. If they beat these guys, they'll be going against the dinosaurs next. They're picking their battles. Little Bob's brave as anything. They don't care who the opponent is, just go for it. But the apes look like they're trying to pick their targets. Formed a defensive line. Actually, it might be, they might be winning this one. I'm not sure who's suffering casualties at the minute. I think the apes, no, the apes might be winning this one. Broken off into all the little battles. That looks more like a battle scene, to be honest. A little bit of everything going on. Yeah, I think they've won this. It's not looking good for Bob, but I think we'll still put them against. We've seen the T-Rexes already. Maybe the old. We'll go for some raptors. Just get rid of them. So, carnivores. I'm not sure. Is one a raptor, one a Deinonychus? Well, I'll go for this one because it looks more like the raptors I see in my head. Or maybe we'll just do 10 of each to be on the safe side. They're the super small ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We seem to have lost a Bob somewhere. Never mind, I'm sure they'll cope. See what happens. Going in, fists open. I think they missed an opportunity to come in with a running swing there. They just sort of trample through them. It doesn't take these little dinos long before their lights are out. Two of them have been squashed and just trodden into the snow there. Pretty disgusting. Yeah, I don't think the little dinos have got this one. I'm not sure these bobs will ever be classed as the people's champion. That looked a bit weird. They're all connected. That's it. I don't think they stood a chance, really. Not entirely sure if they lost anyone. So let's just get rid of these. And then we'll put on 19 Spinosaurus. Actually, we'll do 16 of those. And then 3 T-Rexes. See how long it takes to get these populated. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 1 T-Rex. 2 T-Rex, 3. Alright. 19 v 19. Dinosaurs are off. Slice. It's dinner time for somebody there. I wonder if there were ever dinosaur battles at this scale back in the old days. Just like a big team deathmatch. It's not looking good for these, for the bobs today. I think it's just become a bit of a feeding frenzy. They may be useful against some of the smaller animals, but ultimately these big carnivorous dinosaurs do win a lot of matches. It's a mess. Look like snakes or fish, all these twitching tails. They're putting up a good fight though against all of those carnivores. They are getting chewed up. It's hard to tell what's the front and what's the back of these things. That one is not having a good day at all. Can't imagine what that must be like. There'll be nothing left yet. Oh, wow. That was sort of 6 bone crunching jaw lunges all at the same time. Mashed up. Would be good if the character models could break up. I'm sure that would slow it down even more, having lots of bits of dismembered things everywhere, but I noticed the blood disappears after a while. It's not surprising, I suppose, but you can't see the true... Wow! The software was closed because of an error. I guess we crashed it. But I suppose it looked like the dinosaurs won that. I guess now's as good a time to stop as any. I think that was Bob's final battle, for all intents and purposes. Game over. Right, well, nice one. Well, I guess I'll do that again in a bit. Have a good time, have a good Christmas, have a good New Year.